Kamala Harris says Trump, not China, not Islamic radicalist militias, not Russia, is America's greatest national security threat. Hello and welcome to TST. If you are new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive authentic news that you can rely on daily. Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris called President Donald Trump the greatest national security threat during Wednesday's debate. Harris was asked if she would make concessions to North Korean leader Kim Jong-un to keep talks going between the two countries if she became president. The California senator immediately went after Trump for his talks with the country, saying he got punked and naming the American president as the #1 threat to America's security. What Donald Trump has done, from pulling out of the Paris Agreement to pulling out of the Iran nuclear deal to consistently turning a back on people who have stood with us in difficult times, including most recently the Kurds, pointing out that Donald Trump is the greatest threat to the national security of our nation at this moment, Harris said. Take a look.
Summits if President Trump does not make concessions on nuclear weapons. If you were commander-in-chief, would you make concessions to Kim Jong-un in order to keep those talks going?
With all due deference to the fact that this is a presidential debate, Donald Trump got punked. He has conducted foreign policy since day one born out of a very fragile ego that fails to understand that one of the most important responsibilities of the commander-in-chief is to concern herself with the security of our nation and homeland, and to do it in a way that understands that part of the strength of who we are as a nation, and therefore an extension of our ability to be secure, is not only that we have a vibrant military, but that when we walk in any room around the globe, we are respected because we keep to our word, we are consistent, we speak truth, and we are loyal. What Donald Trump has done, from pulling out of the Paris Agreement to pulling out of the Iran nuclear deal, to consistently turning a back on people who have stood with us in difficult times, including most recently the Kurds, points out that Donald Trump is the greatest threat to the national security of our nation at this moment.
But would you make concessions to North Korea to keep talks going?
Not at this point. There are no concessions to be made. He has traded a photo op for nothing. He has abandoned, by shutting down the operations with South Korea for the last...
What are your reactions to Harris's claim of Trump being the biggest threat, when most Americans feel, apparently, he is an unrivaled blessing? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you've liked this report, please share among friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to Top Stories Today. Thank you for tuning into TST. I'm David Ravine, and I'll see you in the next one.